you serious? Are you serious? Fox News is asking this question. Is the 4 blood moons a sign of the apocalyptic end times? Is the 4 blood moons a sign of the apocalyptic end times? This is an actual question and headline by Fox News. I have some audio I want to play for you as John Hagee, pastor of Cornerstone Church in San Antonio, Texas, does explain the dates and the historical meaning of the 4 blood moons. And he also understands, just like I've been talking to you about, the significance of it as it relates to Bible prophecy. It's only happened 3 times, folks, in over 500 years. And each time it's happened, there's been significant Bible milestones that have taken place. And now we're in the middle of a peace agreement that's going to be going into its 9th month during the beginning of the first of the 4 blood moons. Are you serious? Are you serious? Listen to this next 2 to 3 minutes to get an understanding. I also will show you some dates of those special feast dates that each one of these 4 blood moons lands on so that you can understand. I'm going to be talking about this tonight as well on our live show. So please do not miss this show tonight. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to another segment of the Spirited Debate. I'm Lauren Green, Chief Religion Correspondent for Fox News Channel. Does God use the motion of the planets to communicate with us, to announce things to come? Well, many people believe that an astronomical occurrence called 4 blood moons is a message from God. A blood moon is a full lunar eclipse, and 4 of them in a row is called a tetrad. When they've occurred on the Jewish high holy days, it's coincided with major historical events, like the 6-Day War in 1967. 4 blood moons on the Jewish high holy days has happened only 3 times in the last 500 years. The next time it occurs is starting next spring on the Jewish Passover. Pastor Hagee has written a book called 4 Blood Moons. Something is about to change, and he joins me now. This is fascinating because I get a lot of books about end times prophecies and what's the Bible trying to say, and this one really fascinated me because it charts history of astronomical occurrences, the Jewish high holy days of Passover and the Feast of the Tabernacles, and these occurrences. And I want to go over just a couple of the things that have happened because it's only happened in 3 times.
3 times in over 500 years.
In 500 years.
And this is confirmed by NASA. This is not something that a religious think tank put together. This is something that you can check on the internet. This is what NASA says has happened, and this is what they say is going to happen.
This is, and we have a full screen up, and it's exactly what I did when I saw your book, because I wanted to verify that these things had happened, and sure enough it was. That's why I wanted to have you on. 4 blood moons have occurred in 1493-94, fall of Spain, Jews expelled from them, and Columbus discovers America, what the Bible calls it the infant nation.
Right.
1949 to 1950, it follows Israel being declared a nation.
State.
And then a nation state. And then 1967, 68, the 6-Day War. Those are the last 3 times that 4 blood moons have occurred.
Right.
And so the next time it occurs actually is starting next spring.
Starts April the 15th, 2014, next spring, and it happens on Passover. The 2nd blood moon next year will be October the 8th on the Feast of Tabernacles. And then in 2015, it will happen again on Passover. And then it will happen the last time, September the 15th, and that will be on the Feast of Tabernacles. The irony of what it takes to get the sun, the earth, and the moon in a perfect alignment to have a blood moon, and then for those blood moons to be on this exact date is something that just is beyond coincidental. The Bible very clearly says, Joel the 2nd chapter says, the day of the Lord will be as when the sun refuses to shine. The significant thing is that between these 4 blood moons will be a total solar eclipse, and the moon will be turned to blood. That is exactly repeated in Acts the 2nd chapter. It is repeated by Jesus Christ in the book of Luke, the 21st chapter. when he said, "You will see the sun, signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. And when you see these signs, lift up your head, your redemption draweth nigh."
So John Hagee exactly explains it. And it does say in Luke 21:25, "And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and distress of nations, with perplexity, and the sea and the waves roaring." And he says, men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So, what's going on right now? You got the comet icing up there. We got these big, dark, giant rocks. You've got meteor showers, which actually NASA says we're entering meteor storms. And as these things are going on in the heavens, folks, you've got earthquakes in diverse places, sinkholes opening up everywhere, birds falling from the sky, dead, blackbirds here and there and everywhere, fish washing up on the banks of rivers, seas, oceans, and lakes and streams by the millions, and cattle falling over dead, bison, elk, deer, buffalo, whales washing up on shores, beaching themselves and dying. Are you serious? And then you got wars and rumors of wars, and nations rising against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. And folks, let me finish reading. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. Lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. I want to share this. We're going to talk about this tonight. John Hagee is not the only one that recognizes the four blood moons and its historical and spiritual significance. I've been talking about it for over 2 years. Perry Stone has been talking about it for over 2 years. Jack Van Impe has been talking about it, as well as Hal Lindsey, as well as other Bible, Mark Biltz out of Washington. Are you serious? Other Bible prophecy scholars understand it's an event that's only going to happen for the fourth time in over 500 years. Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. And it is my next book, Four Blood Moons and the Peace Agreement. That is coming out just as soon as I finish Jerusalem Jihad, which is available right now and is being released on my birthday, December 21st, 2013. So get a copy of that right now. Get yours pre-ordered. Folks, don't miss tonight's show. Let's get ready. It starts at 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern. 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Sunday Night Live. Wow. Jesse Waltman will be our guest in the very first hour, so don't be late. I'll see you guys tonight. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days.